It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Up next, we'll get a look at Patrick Mahomes. You can't ask for much more than his last game, a 5-touchdown effort. It's the Falcons and the Bears.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And Mahomes going to put it up right away. He'll get the... out of the backfield. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Meadows, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Jalen Waddle, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 23 carries, 113 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. On 2nd down now, Keys. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Looking to throw. Stockton Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On second down, Keys. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well.
Touchdown! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Barons respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Mahomes now on first down. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. On first down, Meadows. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They'll run on first down. Keys. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Stockton firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, Keys. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
That was a good illustration of setting the edge as a defensive end, being able to make sure that you stay on your feet no matter what type of block, and you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the outside, and made the play.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. On first down, Keys. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Stockton, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. Operating from the gun, Stockton. And he comes back with one complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now, it's Brooklyn in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Stockton. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops that can keep them out of that area.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Stockton. His throw caught at about the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Keys, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Barons are an extra point away from evening this one up. Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 14. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Now Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
And taken right at the 35. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And they're using him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
On 1st down, Keys. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Looking to throw on second down. Stockton. And a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. Quick hitter to Jalen Waddle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain there of 21 yards. On first down, Mahomes.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball. Could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Mahomes going to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown, Falcons! From 10 yards out, and the Falcons have broken our tie. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it. And if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Stockton got his man complete over the middle. That's Russell. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
So one first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Now the good news, his team's winning. The bad news, he hasn't had the game that he's hoped to, at least to this point here in the 2nd quarter.
And a lot of that is pride, because these types of backs want to be in the center of all the action and leading their team to victory. They'll take the win right now, hoping to jump his game up as this one moves on.
He probably wants a little bit more of the spotlight going forward. Mahomes now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. But the Falcons were able to recover, so they will keep possession. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there,
touchdown, Falcons! Calvin Ridley with career touchdown number 70. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. This offense back to work now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Throwing to start the drive. Stockton. Brown with his stick skills. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away, but a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got down for the hole.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
To throw on second down. Stockton. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Well, Charles, you were so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. This one caught by Ridley. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Touchdown! Calvin Ridley as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. They only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's Calvin Ridley who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. This one fielded at the 5.
And able to get this out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before break. Stockton, he's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man, complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
He finds his man, complete. It's Russell. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the gun on 3rd down. Stockton. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Keys. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard after the 39.
Well, give him credit for trying, but there was no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stop the run and then executed.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun. Stockton. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This will be fielded at the 17. Oh, what a move. A solid 12-yard return after the 55-yard punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Mahomes now to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes caught. It's Wilson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff up the middle. Meadows. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he will find Ridley. That's complete.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll run on 1st down. Meadows. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Meadows. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. On 1st down. Meadows. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Falcons take a 3-touchdown lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
Takes it at the 7. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
He's going to take another shot here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Russell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll run on 1st down. Keys. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stockton. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's going to get this down near the 25. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second-half blowout material.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And again, it's Mahomes. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
On 3rd down, Meadows. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done?
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him. Now, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. The drive will start with an option going left. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. First down. Up the middle they go. Meadows. The 71 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. It's a sack for a loss of 4, and that brings up 3rd down and goal. Now here's Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. On first down, Keys. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Keys. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Stockton. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Russell. He will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll run on first down. Meadows. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff up the middle. Meadows. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Falcons.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as